Hello everybody! I wanted to show you my castle mini. I made this project because at school we had a project about medieval times. It was very special to me because I also had my birthday party with the kids in that week. So I really wanted to make an album for it. When I made it, I did not know how much pictures would be in there. So when I actually printed the pictures, I needed to add some things on, some clever solutions to fit in a lot of pictures, because there are 71 pictures in this book. I used a double stacked deck binding. That means that there's one on this side and one on this side. There are 4 pages on each side, so it's a gatefold album. It flips back and forth. The pages are 5 by 7.5, and the front page I made a gatehouse and a trap gate. I scanned this from a book and glued it on cardstock, and I left on each side I left an inch, and that inch I scored at ½ an inch, so I scored it in half and then folded it, and on one side I made a slit for the trap gate to move. At first I was thinking of doing doors that opened, making a drawbridge, but then I changed my mind. So here you can see the trap gate. It opens. To slide it, you can slide it up, and it reveals a picture, the lady of the castle. So that's the front. Throughout the whole album I used these banners, which I fussy cut out, and I fussy cut out a lot of them. You can see my first idea of putting a gate in there. Well, the gate was already in there, so I needed to find a clever way to use it. Before the project started, we came together with the team and we decorated the whole school. So we painted the windows, and here I'm making a banner that says 1,000 years ago, and it was hanging in the big hall. And here I'm hanging it, or I'm getting ready to hang it up. And we have a piano standing in the hall, and we made a big fireplace from it. And through the whole book you see that I kept the pages very simple. I just cut out strips and rounded the corners and glued them on the sides of the pages to make it look like castle walls. We had a parent that made us from wood a big gate that we planted in front of the schoolyard. You see some more decoration. This is our kitchen, and we dressed it up. This picture is from the first day, because then the whole team came dressed up like characters from the Middle Ages. This is me. I was a medieval knight. This is the next page. This was the first day, so the team was all dressed up. The kids did not know about the whole... Yeah, they did know there was a project, but not what the theme of the project was. So when they came to school, they saw the big gate, and well, that made them pretty excited. And we had a story with a black knight that wanted our castle, and our lady of the castle was a male teacher, and we had a big flag that raised, and this is me as a medieval knight. So everybody was standing at the schoolyard, and then suddenly the Black Knight appeared. You see him here, and he was standing on the roof of the school, and everybody looked at him, and he started telling us that he wanted our castle, and he said we were too many, so he could not fight us all. So to get the castle, he sat on one knee and asked the lady's hand in marriage, so he could get our castle. And the lady replied that if we wanted to marry her, he had to give us a big party, enough food to eat and drink, and she had one task for him, and that was that he had to slay the dragon. So he said he had already prepared a feast for us inside, and about the dragon, well, he would take care of that. So that was the start of our project, and the kids went inside, and they were so excited. It was so fun, so much fun. And then in the big hall we had a medieval tastery, so they could taste all kinds of food, and that's what you see here. We had one of our colleagues playing the flute. She was a minstrel, and all the groups of kids came by, and they had to go around the tables, and they could taste all kinds of things. We had tea and apple juice and bread and chicken, and well, and the question was if it was medieval food or not. This is one clever way of putting a lot of pictures in. Well, here you see a flap with the decorations of the big hall, and the table as well. And all over the album I used scrolls to put it into journaling. So this is how it closes, back up, and then we go to the next page. And that's those are the pages of my birthday party. I planned a party so we can practice to be knights and ladies. The kids sang for me, of course, and one of the kids played the violin, and a few of the girls had made a song for me, so I was kind of flattered about that. And then I had this whole party planned to become ladies and knights, so at the end of the party they would be knighted. With this sword, I had a sword to use at my birthday party, and you can get it out like this, so you can, well, it's just for fun actually. But then the kids went out of the class to play. The sword and the shield were gone. So we found a letter from the Black Knight saying that he had stole our sword and our shield because he wanted to see if we were brave enough to be knights and ladies. So we should first prove that we were brave enough. So we had to do all kinds of games, and the kids were really having a blast. And at the end of the morning, when all the games were over, we got a letter from the Black Knight again, saying that he thought we were brave enough, and we had one task to fulfill, and that was to search the sword and the shield. And when we found them, we could be knighted. So that's what you can see here. I made the shield to keep down this this fold out, or actually, yeah, it's a fold out. Here you can see more pictures of kids that are knighted, and this is a small version of the diploma they got to take home. That said that they were knighted on that day. Okay, then we go to the next pages. This was one of my ideas to let the kids practice with a bamboo pen, and after that I had also found a whole lot of feathers, and they could write with a feather as well. They made old paper with just tea dyeing it, and if they were done with practicing of the letters, they could write a real letter. That's what we see here. Boy that's writing his practice letter. And I made a flip, and we have 2 more kids writing. Again, some journaling, and I found a little goose feather. It was appropriate to put in there. And when the letter was done, from wax from a candlestick, we made seals and dropped in a coin to make an impression in there. And the kids really thought it was very cool. So this is the other tower page. Then we go to the next page, and we have the last day where all the parents were invited to come and look in the classrooms to see what the kids had done. And here you see a picture where I'm making a corner for the parents, so they can also practice writing a letter with bamboo pens and with feathers, and then make also a seal on their letter. And it was really fun. The parents, or the kids, really wanted their parents to write them a letter, and so the table was jam-packed with parents every time. Here you see what the kids had made, and they open up and they reveal the lady of the castle, who was back with us the last day to invite parents to the playground for the youngest children, where the project would have been ended. Well, here you see parents writing letters, as well as here. And we had a blacksmith, and he was set up on the playground as well to show his work. So this one goes back, and then we were directed with a trumpet sound. One of the boys from school sounded a trumpet. The lady of the castle asked us if we had seen the Black Knight already. Of course we hadn't. And then, woohoo! There he was on top of the roof of the gym, and the lady asked him if he already slayed the dragon, and well, could not find the dragon, he said. But then suddenly a dragon appeared. A colleague made a really big dragon head, and with green plastic, and 2 of our colleagues were under there to move it around, and it was such a blast to see it. We had such fun. Well, the end of the story was that the knight would not slay the dragon because he liked it too much, and he took it as home as a pet, and was looking for another castle for him and his newly found pet. And that actually was the end of our project. So that was my mini, and I'm going to put it back now in the right order so you can see the gatefolds. So, well, that's my mini, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'm trying to answer them. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.